Now that's what I'm talking about right there. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of Game Nation Plays. I am your host for Game Nation Plays, Brian Bonardi. And pretty much what you just saw is the game I'm going to be playing for the next couple weeks right now. The Game Nation's Plays, to give you a quick summation, is going to be a series of Let's Plays. So it's just going to be me sitting in front of my computer, my console, whatever, playing a game for you guys for at least 30 minutes a day, for twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. They're going to be uploaded strictly to YouTube, so you do have to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Radio Game Nation, and also you can follow us on our Facebook at facebook.com/GameNationRadio. Here's the page right here. That's it, Game Nation Radio at Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Radio Game Nation. It's probably going to, it's giving us our Twitter page right here. Be sure to follow us there. So, pretty much, let's give you a rundown of the game I'm going to play. Now, I play this game a lot, every so often. It's called Robot Alchemic Drive. Now, the basic of this game is pretty much you control a giant robot and you beat the ever-loving shit out of other giant robots. Now, the reason why I decided to choose this game first is probably you're thinking because Pacific Rim just came out. And you're probably right. That probably is the main reason I decided to play this game. And you know what? That movie rocked. This game rocks. And now I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the game. The game was released strictly on the PS2 by Enix by around 2002. So this game is 11 years old. Yeah, it is that old of a game. It came out around the beginning of the PS2 generation, which in my opinion is by far the greatest generation to have ever existed. And PS2 being the best system ever. Anyway, the game was released in 2002. It was published by Enix, produced by Sandlot. Now, they aren't really that well known. The only other game they're really known for is Earth Defense Force, which is the game where you control a soldier killing giant insects. And while that game may be fun, I don't know, I haven't played it yet. I have played this one, and I'm going to show you guys it. I'm going to play the way the game works. It's very episodic in its nature. Now, I'm saying that because there's about 50, maybe 52 levels in the game, and each level kind of coincides as like a single 30-minute episode of a Japanese anime. And if you're not an anime fan watching this, don't care. Because it's a game of giant robots beating the ever-loving shit out of giant robots. What's more awesome than that? 2 giant robots fighting 1 giant robot. And there are some levels in that game. Well, I'll show you. But right now, we're going to dive right into the game. What I just showed you as our opening was pretty much the intro for the game. So right now, we're going to dive headfirst right into this game. Now, the way I'm working this Let's Play is I'm using a PS2 emulator. Now, some of you may be calling me a pirate for saying that. Please don't. I have a copy of the game right here. So, while I am using an ISO for this Let's Play, I own a legal copy. So, by the way, buy it. It is a really hard game to find. This is one of the rarest games of the PS2 generation. On Amazon, it's holding on Amazon for about $45, give or take. And on eBay, I've seen it go as high as $75. So it is a very rare game. If you have a PS2 and you've never played this game, play it. If I were to review this game right now, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. No, I won't give it a 5 out of 5, and you'll see the reason why I won't give it a 5 out of 5. This game has some flaws. It's got some pretty big flaws, but you know what though? This is kind of a hidden gem of a game. The flaws in this game are so entertaining. I'm sorry, my camera is shaking. The flaws in this game are so entertaining that it warrants to play the game. And you'll see why in just a minute. We're going to load the game up right now. So while we're loading it up, you're just going to have to look at I'm going to give you a little, let's get this game going right now. If you heard a little ding, shut up. This is the first episode. We're going to get everything sorted out in just a minute. let's transition to the game. So while we're playing the game, you're obviously going to be hearing my lovely voice for the next 30 minutes. That was the intro you guys just saw. Here's the main title, Robot Alchemic Drive. I'm going to adjust the volume on my headset a little bit so I can hear myself. And like I said, this game is really fun. And if you haven't played the game, seriously, I'm going to keep emphasizing this point. If you haven't played the game, buy this game! So here, of course, you have your basic menu options. Story, tutorial, which they give you a little tutorial in the game. Challenge mode for various, challenges, just to milk the game out a little better. Versus mode, if you want to play with your friends. And your stereotypical options. Now, this game had one of the most unique features I had ever seen in a game. We're going to start a whole new game. And, and from there... Now, this is what I'm talking about. You control a robot called a Mega Knight, and it's your giant robot. Now, the one thing that I loved about this game is there's two ways you could play this game. You could play it either in easy mode, which is just you're using the D-pad. I'm going to show you guys. You can use just the... Okay, first episode, shut up. Just the D-pad to control the giant robot. And then there's normal mode, which... If I hit the right button, I'll show you. But then there's normal mode, where literally it says it right there on the screen. You're using the I'm using a computer controller, sue me, so what? You're using the L1 and R1 and R2 and L2, the shoulder buttons, pretty much, to control the legs of the giant robot, and you're using the analog sticks to control each arm. And you control the arm in easy mode as well. In easy mode, you're just using the D-pad to move around, but in normal mode, the D-pad is used to control the waist. So, now, I'm going to be playing the game in easy mode because normal mode, Jesus Christ, I'm slurring my words already. You know what? I don't care. This is going to be fun. I'm going to be playing on easy mode. Reason being, it's for the sake of the Let's Play. A lot of people I've seen online do this, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we're going to go hardcore on this one. We're going to do normal mode. We're going to play normal mode. Now, here are the three robots you get to pilot. Vavel is one of your pilots. He's pretty much your basic, generic, balanced robot. He has like a super mode where he can... Every single robot's going to get a super mode eventually. But his is like he goes into a super mode. It's called volcanic mode that boosts its power several times for just 3 minutes. After those 3 minutes... he blows up. And then there's, I don't know how to pronounce it. I have given him the nickname Laggy. But I believe it's pronounced Lyle. And as you can see from the screen, he transforms into a giant plane. And then there's Glang, the one we're going to start off with. Because I don't really start many games with Glang. I usually start with either Lyle or Vavel. Glang is a walking tank. I mean, look at those stats. He's one of the slowest characters in the game. However, he has the highest power and armament. So, he's literally armed to the teeth. So, we're going to choose Glang for our first run. And then here are the three characters you get to play at. There's really no difference in terms of how the story progresses. But it just gives you that different perspective. You got the cheerful man with a sense of justice, who's 17-year-old. The cool and unflappable. I didn't know unflappable was a word. Sue me. And then there's the chick, bright and compassionate. Each one is a member of the Tsukioka family and chairman of the Civilization Preservation Foundation. Unaware of its secrets, totally unaware of its secrets. I usually play either cheerful with a sense of justice or cool and unflappable. They don't have any official names. So I'm just going to call him Wangsty Teenager, Wangsty, douchebag, and Boobs. We're going to play douchebag. Because I don't often do it that often, and he's actually one of the better voices in the game. Now, you'll see why. You're going to see in just a few minutes how the flaws in this game make it so entertaining. And then there's, of course, if you can read it, This is giving you the basic introduction. The entire lunar crew dies mysteriously on the return flight from the moon. In 1975, humankind's first manned space station is constructed. Hooray. 1 year later, they all die. Why are they dying? Good game. Explain why they die. It takes 4 years to explain why they die? Really? 4 years to discover nectar radiance? I call shenanigans. And it is found to be drifting throughout entirely space. It is invariably lethal to any organic life form. It penetrates any substance. Nothing could provide protection from it, except the Earth's atmosphere, so long as nectar radiance exists. The only reason we survive is because of our atmosphere. That's really weak pseudoscience. I'm not going to complain. It is impossible for life forms to travel into space. This is a really slow crawl, I know. Earth's organic... If you're hearing some lag, I do apologize about that in advance. The ISO is not the best one in the world. I should have just used the disc with the emulator, but you know what? I'm me, and fuck off. Humankind christens it the Nectar Barrier. In 1981, all space exploration projects are indefinitely postponed. Humankind cannot advance to the stars. Alien life forms cannot come to Earth from space. Humankind's its solitary existence. However, I'm sorry, I had to do that. Episode 1, Mega Knight Awakening. BNN News!
Hello, we bring you breaking news.
I didn't realize I had my actual speakers
It's
on.
just beyond belief. Rome is reportedly under attack by a gigantic humanoid weapon. It is said to have suddenly appeared and begun attacking indiscriminately. Damage is estimated to be catastrophic. We will bring you more information as soon as we receive any updates.
Oh dear. Oh!
We've made connection.
How convenient!
We've got a live feed from the disaster scene.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those... Wait, you know what? That's actually not the best example. This is the best example. Well, one of them. The other one will be on in a few more moments. Yeah, the graphics in this... Like, if I were to give this game an actual rating, I'd probably...
This is live from Rome! The city is under attack by a towering humanoid weapon, which suddenly appeared out of nowhere. The weapon appears to be attacking indiscriminately. The city is burning! It's unbelievable! It's like something from out of a movie! Oh! Something shot out of it! It blew a building apart! It's simply incredible! The Eternal City is fast becoming a blazing ruin! This isn't a movie! This is real! This is reality!
Oh my god! And thus, the hidden gem! The voice acting in the game is hilarious! I love the voice acting. Oh no! Rome is under attack! Someone call the Vatican! Oh wait, they can't help. It's a giant robot. Someone call Japan!
Not good. Running late.
Yeah, the quality of voice acting in this game is not of the highest caliber. It is pretty subpar.
Better hurry to the meeting spot.
And then there's your basic directions. Up is going forward. Left and right is to turn left and right. And backwards is retreat. Because... And then circle is jump. Now, here you go.
We're meeting on the train station platform. There's the station, right ahead.
Really? That's the station right ahead? I thought that was a McDonald's. Now I want McDonald's. Again, I apologize if there's any lag. Anti-grav boots, because why not?
The platform is up past the wickets.
The wickets. Well, that's who I'm supposed to meet right there. That chick up ahead. So I'm just gonna go that way. Screw your logic! I'm not going the way other people go!
You're late.
Bitch, shut up!
Yeah, my fault.
What are you doing, man? Pimp smack her! You gotta keep your pimp hand small. Strong.
And now, we've been friends since junior high.
Friends. Yeah. Friends. Yeah, you're totally banging her, aren't you? You're just totally banging her.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, thanks for joining me to shop. Let's catch the next train.
Okay! Hey, now! You ever stand in the train tracks when a train's coming?
Train bound for East Sanjo. Please stand back.
Okay. Again, in advance, I apologize for the lag. Oh, now! Seriously, please get hit by the train. It'll be hilarious. Yes! Yes! That was gold! I just killed Nanao! No! No!
Attention, Mr. Sukioka. Calling Mr. Sukioka.
I apologize in advance for the lag.
Can you hear me, Mr. Sukioka?
It kind of makes the voice acting a bit better.
What is going on? They're calling for you.
Mr. Sukioka, please come now. The Trillian Committee needs your help.
The Trilenium Committee?
The committee has gone active.
What are you talking about?
How are you talking from the dead?
Committee?
I killed you with a train.
They bankrupted Suki.
I'm just gonna skip ahead because I can. They bankrupted Tsukioka, spent an astronomical sum to make scrap metal. Leeches. And cue giant robot.
What? This thunder. The Phantom Effect?
The Phantom Effect? Yeah, the voice acting is just pure gold. Also, during like cutscenes like this, you can hold down start to kind of breeze past them. I'll try to maintain the fact, like when we get to the talking points, but I can't make any promises.
I can't believe it! What is that?
Bitch, that's a giant robot! You better run! How are you alive? I killed you with a train!
So it
Damn it, game! You won't let me fulfill my murderistic tendencies. And now we must run away. And then here's our map. That giant dot is the yellow... That giant yellow dot is the giant robot. The green dot, I have no idea. The blue dot is you. The blue cone, apparently what you can see. That's a pretty good field of vision. That's a giant robot, alright. We gotta go this way now. I think. Are you behind me now? You are slow as shit!
That robot is heading towards the city.
No shit, Sherlock!
I have to go.
This is no time to use the bathroom!
Wait now. Where do you think you're going?
Dude, she's going to the bathroom in the middle of a giant robot attack. If it were me, I'd just go in my pants. Yeah.
I have to go home to Grandma.
Oh.
She wasn't feeling well, so she stayed in bed.
Really? I thought she hung herself from a tree. Wow, that is really dark humor. I do apologize, folks.
Wait a second. There is no way you can run past the robot.
Yeah, I know. You're standing right in front of her, dude.
I have to save my grandma.
Again, this is all due to the lag of the emulation software. I do apologize. The next time, after this episode, I'm going to tweak it a little bit. Maybe make it run a bit better.
Okay, I'll go too.
Nanau's house is the red spot on the map. Oh, which is this way? Ha-ha! Can I save the grandma? Will I save the grandma? Is it time to save the grandma? Will the grandma meet an untimely demise? I don't know. Hey, now we're in front of your grandma's house. Is it time to save her, or do we have to wait? Or do we have to wait for the giant robot to get here? Oh. I think we have to wait for the giant robot to turn that corner to trigger the event. So yeah. Oh wait.
Grandma!
Who's that old guy just standing in the middle of the street? Let's find out.
Body crafted of Repton carbonite alloy. So that's a Volgara giant.
There's nothing there.
The predictions then were indeed correct.
What predictions? Who predicted? I must have answers!
Dr. Roy!
It sounds so much funnier with the lag.
German? What good timing. Observe. That is a Volgara. The one who can overcome the nectar barrier.
save it for another time. We have to find cover.
I'm sorry, the voice acting is just so great. This is A+ voice acting here, folks.
Cover?
A+ voice acting.
What are you saying? Isn't there something that you ought to be doing?
What?
What?
What? What am I supposed to be doing, Doctor? I do not know.
Why does the Trilinium Committee exist? What purpose does the Mega Knight serve?
Are you saying the Mega Knight is... No. It can't be.
It can't be. Is the Mega Knight complete?
It was all for what is happening today.
They knew about the invasion.
This is the controller. Now go! Go to the committee.
But...
I don't wanna.
Get going! Hurry!
Go to the red spot on the map. Okay, we have to find the red spot. It is right there! Right in the path of the giant robot! Come on, Nanelle! We're going on an adventure! I'm not even going the right way. You know, if Nanelle wasn't following me, I would totally just jump all these houses to the committee. But no. I had to go the hard way and just regularly run. That bitch be dead!
No!
Yes!
This can't be true!
But it is.
The city.
Oh no.
Senjo is on fire.
Poor Senjo. Hello, Mr. Giant Robot. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna kick your ass later.
Volgara! It seems shameful to destroy it. For you are the apex of evolution, the ultimate form of life.
No! Dr. Rai! No!
Dr. Rai!
You can tell I played this game way
Why?
too often. Because giant robots.
Chairman,
Mein Führer!
you're just in time.
He is the most... This is by far the best character in the entire game. Reason why? The most stereotypical German accent ever. I mean it. The voice actor for this character, whose name I forget right now. We'll find out in just a few seconds, I think. Excuse me. It is so bad. It is great. I mean it. This character's voice is so stereotypical German. From now on, I shall call him Mein Führer. If you get offended by that, so what? It's hilarious. You know what? I'm not gonna do that because I'm probably gonna get banned off YouTube for saying these kinds of jokes. But I don't care. So, I need to think of another nickname for this guy, because Mein Führer will probably piss off a lot of people. We'll find out a new one next time. I'm gonna have to go online and search some shit. But you know what? We're gonna finish this episode right here, right now, because it's almost time for the golden moment.
Fine. So we will launch Glenn.
Again, I apologize for the lag. I'm gonna fix this up as soon as I get done.
Wait. I thought it was incomplete. Alchemic drive hasn't been tested. System ignition could be dangerous. But you intend to launch regardless? If anything goes wrong, it will be a catastrophe. But while I would like to avoid unnecessary risk, Senjo is doomed if we don't act. Alchemic drive may go out of control and kill us. Or we die at the hands of the Valgara.
Tough choices.
We have no choice. Pray that it works.
Yes, Herr Doctor.
You've got to be joking.
Got it! Herr Doctor!
What are you people saying? What is Glang?
Well, Glang is, you know what? No, you're too stupid to understand because you are clearly oblivious to everything.
Alchemic drive ignition. Glang, prepare for launch.
I speak very slow for emphasis.
This is Mika Banhara, live from downtown Senjo. And an unimaginable devastation is unfolding here at the hands of an enormous humanoid weapon.
That building is getting messed up really bad.
What appear to be beams of massive destructive
Mika Banhara is
power,
another one who's going to be
because
like
the weapon
so
appeared
offensive.
with no warning. The populace and the authorities appeared to be in total panic. It is a scene of unbelievable destruction and carnage. What you are seeing is not a movie. Already, numerous casualties have been reported.
The giant robot. I mean, tank. Giant tank. I swear he's gonna turn into a giant robot eventually.
What is that?
A very big robot.
A gigantic tank?
For now.
The self-propelled fortress for city defense. Glang, the castle keep.
That is an awesome nickname. Glang, the castle keep. That is an awesome name. Controlling Glang! Directional buttons. Up, advance, left and right, turn, retreat. The select button. The select button switches controls between the hero and Glang. Press it once to switch to Glang mode, and press again for the hero mode. Press the select button to control Glang. Press the select button again to control the hero. I think I get that. Where'd the giant... How'd he get over there? He was over there! How? That is some weird-ass malarkey going on. Alright, so this is... the wrong button.
The situation has taken a turn for the worse. Sanjo, already devastated by an enormous humanoid weapon, has seen the appearance of another enormous warcraft. What will become of Sanjo now? The city's fate appears to grow
Haha,
dimmer
you missed.
than the candle in the wind.
What armor? So this is Valgara's power. Now what? Use the Gaia cannon. It's an energy hog, but it packs devastating power. Fire it with the circuit. Advantage.
Oh shit.
It teleported to avoid attack?
Yes.
That must be Valgara's defense mechanism. The Phantom System.
Hey, Doctor, what do we do?
Our attacks won't hit. Fortress mode can't get the job done. Fine. Change over to the vertical mode. Press the square button.
Ow!
So this is the vertical mode. The Mega Knight's true form.
A giant robot. Making the Mega Knight walk. R1 and L1 buttons. The Mega Knight takes a step forward with the right and left foot. Press the R1 and L1 buttons alternately to walk. Lift the right foot by pressing the R1 button and put it down by releasing it. This is normal mode. Turning the Mega Knight. Press and hold R1 and R2 buttons simultaneously to turn right and vice versa to turn left. The select button changes between Hero and Mega Knight mode, yada yada da 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 da. I want to turn this way. You missed me! Take that!
There's been an amazing new development.
Power Punch!
Enormous tank which suddenly appeared only a short while ago, transformed into a humanoid robot right before our eyes. It's incredible. It must be easily 40 meters tall.
That's a big robot!
The mechanical giant towers over its surroundings.
And I'm destroying the city while killing the Volgara.
Enemy energy output down. We confirm the attack is effective.
Excellent!
It's working! Chairman, keep going!
I'm gonna fix this, I swear.
Chairman, move in for hand-to-hand combat.
And just power
The
punch the...
Phantom system should not react to punches thrown at short range. The analog
I already figured that part out. You use the analog sticks for punching. And so do the listeners. Or watchers. Or viewers. Or
Alright.
fans. I'm not even anywhere near him.
There's been a startling new development. The newly emerged humanoid weapon has challenged the rampaging robot. The two mechanical giants are locked in fierce battle. It's incredible! We can feel tremors from their violent clashes. Could this be the coming of the Armageddon?
Armageddon! Take that! Okay, jumping did not work.
I'll teach you.
You want me to do a hook? You want me to give him a right hook? What about a left hook? Right hook again! I actually need a better angle. Chairman, to the rescue! Into the heart of combat and destroyed buildings. Don't worry, this is Japan. Giant monster attacks are their specialty. They'll have all this fixed by tomorrow. my view? Alright. Oh, hello! That was not what I wanted to do. Hadouken! Oh, and when the giant robots die and explode, they enter seizures. Mission clear! And with that, guys, that ends our very first episode. This is the after-action report, where we see how well we defended the city.
Shortly after noon today, an enormous humanoid weapon landed on our soil. The enormous robot was the second to be seen after the Italian calamity. The unidentified robot attacked the city of Senjo indiscriminately. Numerous casualties have been reported. This second robot was challenged by a third humanoid robot.
Hi.
In a pitched battle, the third robot defeated the second robot. The intervention of the third robot saved Senjo from total annihilation. The victorious robot left Senjo. Its present whereabouts are unknown. Damage to Senjo is extensive. The death total is expected to reach 1,000.
And with that, guys, that'll end our first episode. I'm just going to save it right here. If the... We're going to stop right here. I thank everyone who watched this video for joining us for this first episode of Game Nation Plays. Be sure to catch episode 2 on Friday, where we go into episode 2 of Robot Alchemic Drive, and we continue our tirade of giant robot assaults. Remember, guys, be sure to follow us on our... Oh dear. My internet decided to crash on me. Lovely. I love it when that happens. Be sure, like I said, guys, be sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GameNationRadio, twitter.com/GameNationRadio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updates on when more Game Nation Plays comes out, as well as our regular Game Nation Radio podcast that comes out every 2 weeks, where we give you all the latest gaming news, as well as game reviews and various other topics of discussion. Be sure to catch all that on our YouTube channel at Radio Game Nation, and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any games for me to play in the future, any suggestions of things you want to see, comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a great day.